Hello, yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the Revit Guy, where we talk about everything construction documentation for Revit. And we're gradually coming to an end of this series that we've been doing for a way long time. And thank you for sticking with me, and my followers is growing. Slowly but surely. We're on about 770 plus strong subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So for this class, we are going into kitchen detail, internal elevations, and just some few tricks. So I've already put it on sheets. I've already done some other stuff to clean up the model and all. So I'll take you through it. So this is the kitchen, just a typical kitchen of our loft that we'll be working with. Well, not a loft, but a small, like 2 or 3 bedroom. I can't even remember. So this is our work area. This is our triangle, and your worktop, your cooker, your sink, and your shelves. Just something simple to work with. So I've labeled all these guys and I've annotated them, and yeah, pretty much that for the plan. Then also I set out the cabinet spaces. I set out like major, like the island, and each cabinet, you take that dimension, very important, your spot height, and also your elevations, your elevation annotations, then room name. Then we go to the ceiling plan. Obviously this is a small project, so it's just lights. Normally there might be some other HVAC element or some other ceiling element, like maybe a smoke detector, a fire heat extractor, and all those kind of stuff. But for training purposes, I'm not even just going into that. So this video is very important because I just learned a very fast and easy way to annotate your project, which is multi-category annotations. I have none of it before, but I've never really used it until I saw somebody using it and it was kind of cool. And I said, oh yes, this is what I'm going to give you as my New Year gift, since I can't, anyway, that's by the way. So under your annotate, there's a multi-category. So this lets you sort of, pick out or create a multi-category of elements. So you can decide to make an identity data, a type data. So it's just a way to use your parameter to annotate a parameter that you've set. For instance, I use this as a type comment. So if you go into any of the components, for instance this, and you go to a type component, I've already put the annotation that I want. And if we are to start that, what's it called, the multi-category from the scratch. If I go on new and I go to annotation symbol, I go to multi-category tag. So I open it. So it takes me to this Revit family. And what I simply need to do, I just need to make a label, insert a label. So for instance, I put this label, what I want, like I said, you can use any of the parameters. Obviously, assembly, the description should be something that has to do with the description and all those kind of stuff. Comment, and make sure whatever you're doing is a typed thing, so that once you do it, it affects all other components, all other like components. So I use the type component, and I'll come here and I'll okay it. Yeah, so that's that. Then what you need to know is that this crosshair is like the end of your annotation, what's it called, your annotation arrow. So what I would normally do is I would remove it from this, put it on transparent. You can set up all these parameters as you like, then you load it into your project. So that's what I've done for this. So that's how I got this is how I got here. So rather than having to go to annotate, do a text, write it for every time, or start copying and pasting, you just have it like an annotation, a tag element. So I did this, create new, and you see all the elements have already been tagged, even up to my detail elements, my drawers, my worktop and all. So that was how I was able to label this. And it's pretty easy. So once you have it, I don't have this because I've not labeled this. So I just do this, click, because it's on free end, this free end here, I have to click twice to position it. Then I do this. I can also even do this. For instance, if this is how I want my tag to be, I can also do this. So it's really very flexible and it makes your work faster in the sense that once you've annotated it once, you can always go ahead and reuse it without having to annotate it again. So whatever time you're using this thing, it will always be. So it's almost like a keynote and all this kind of stuff. So okay, for instance, I've not done this one now, so let's do this. So this type comments, I want this one to be, I already have some comments that I've put there, so the rest. So I just want it to be a high pressure laminate bottom cabinet specialist, yeah, so that's what I want. So I apply it, and so next time when you see, it comes out pretty cool, right? Yeah, so that's this about that. And okay, another way you could have done it would have been, let me Ctrl Z and let me Ctrl Z again, Ctrl Z again. Hopefully this should work. Oops, you know what, let me just come here and okay, so yeah, so if I should do this on plan, that's my plan, let me do it on plan. Okay, if I do TG, no, so it was showing question mark. You can easily do this and put whatever you want to put there, right? Or me, I prefer to enter the family, the type, and type what I want to type there and all this kind of stuff. What was it we use? We use this bottom cabinet. Okay. So obviously you would have designed your kitchen, and well, there are a couple of rule of thumbs for designing kitchen. So most times you want to keep the sink near your window because then you want to keep your gas on a solid wall so that you have like a proper backsplash. You don't want to keep this here, wind disturbing your cooking. And although I have specified this as an induction cooker, so it won't need fire now, but still this is best here. Age-old practice. Then obviously your cabinet, I would have put an island at the center, but I'm not really a fan of island for the center, maybe because I have a daughter that's always running about. So I just put the island on this side, and we have a clean walkway circulation space here and here, and the U kitchen and available functional spaces just towards this L or U area. Then which other fundamental again? For the ceiling, obviously you place your lights, for proper task and functions. And another important thing, this was not done properly, but just another important information when designing your kitchen is you want to put your lights sort of not behind. So if somebody is standing here, especially for the cooking parts or the washing part, you want to put your light somewhat above or in between you and the kitchen, like you and the sink, so that when the light is shining, it's not shining behind you, so you are not casting shadow. It's sort of shining on the task you are doing. I don't know if I'm making sense. So that's why some of all these wardrobes have lights under. Some have functional lights, some have decorative lights, but I'm all for functionality. So you can do both, or one can serve both purposes. So that is it. Proper school of architecture, they'll tell you some other key things for your kitchen design, or some other interior designers will give you some other pointers. Then for the elevation, obviously it's pretty simple. I have gone ahead to dimension all the things that need to be dimensioned. So I have my top cabinets. I also have the gypsum bulkheads so that I don't have that area just vacant. Then I also have my, so I can tag my door. So if I want to tag this guy now, because I'm using the multi-category, if I click it and I click on this, you see, I just click twice. But if you are doing attached ends, so that one is one that Revit kind of controls it. So I do this. I mean, this is pretty much easy. I mean, it's hard to get everything, not hard. I mean, it takes time to put everything in place. But once you've gotten that, it's pretty simple. So you see, I'm just tagging everything easily. And also, you can change all you need to change. You can do this. Okay, I've not labeled this yet. So, like I said, that is basically that on using that key. So this class was just like an introductory class because we are gradually coming to an end of this section. We've pretty much done everything. We've done, I mean, you can see the sheet. We've done site plan is not on this file, it's on a different file, but we've done site plan, we've done site section, we've done plans, we've done sections, we've done elevations, we've done staircase details, we've done wall sections, we've done room elevation, we've done door schedule, we've done window schedule. So we are pretty much wrapped up the series. So this will, I think this year I want to go into more short videos and you know, delving into some tips and tricks, things that can help you work fast with Revit. And also I want to, if you're familiar with Lagos in Nigeria, I want to try and see whether I can do a series. I don't know yet. I'm just thinking about it, whether I'll have the time to do a series, obviously in some parts on, I want to model, I mean, it's like the most iconic structure in Lagos. You see it in almost all music videos, all Nollywood movies. The Lekki Ikoyi Link Bridge. I want to try and model it. So, I mean, that should be fun. I'll also have to dive into some tips and tricks for Revit. Also, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, then I'll have a proper class. Because someone reached out to me and was like, oh yeah, he likes that, he wants to learn it, how to use Revit for coordination. So I don't know if any structural engineer, MEP engineer is listening. Reach out to me and let's see how we can, maybe you can do a structural drawing of this and we'll coordinate it together. It's going to be quite interesting. And I also have like a collaboration with a guy that does plugin and somewhere in Lagos here in Nigeria, and he has reached out to me. So we're thinking of how to do a collaboration on how he uses his plugin and probably have like a one-on-one interview. And yes, I would, for those of you that have stayed to the end of this video and the people that support me and reach out to me, they might not comment on YouTube, they reach out to me, I do this, do this, do this. I'm planning, because I didn't know that this thing was going to, I won't say it has blown up, but I mean, reach where it has reached. I mean, it has been going for a long time. I will try and get all my gear together and all this kind of stuff. Do a face reveal. Some people already know me. Most people already know me, I believe. Out of the 700, I believe I really don't know now. Anyway, let's just out of the 700, maybe like 350 know me or thereabouts. So I'll do a face reveal for the other people that don't know me when I reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to see my face faster, so you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share the video, comment, reach out to me. I'm willing to help and all this kind of stuff. So architecture is quite fun when it wants to be. So let's see what we can do with this channel. I really want to grow the channel. I really want it to be as, you know, big as possible, as entertaining as possible, you know. And let's see how far we go. Who knows? Maybe this could be my full-time job. But I love architecture, so I mean, hey. So what has been happening with all of you? Nope, that's not that. Please also read what you're tagging, because you know how Revit can sort of be very overzealous and go and do what it's not supposed to do. So you have to know what you're tagging and all this kind of stuff. then let's start this. And so yeah, like I was saying, how was your year? How was your holidays? How's everyone doing? What are your plans, your resolution for the year? I'd love to hear from everyone, and let's grow the channel. And I'll create, when I'm done with this video, I'm still thinking of which other video, and also please comment on which other class you want me to teach on and what you want me to delve into and talk about and all this kind of stuff. Because for construction documentation, this is like a good class. Although everything was one, everything was like one of each, but definitely when you're doing like proper construction drawings, you want to have more drawings. Like you if there are 2 staircases, you have to do 2 staircases. If there's a lift, you have to do a lift detail. What sections have to be more than one. Your door schedule has to take all the floors, you know. So I did one of everything just because of the class. And what again, I think what is left should be joinery. That's wardrobe details and the rest. I think once we'll finish that, I think we should be fine. So thank you for everything. I really appreciate, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.